Ok. Et on fait un clap ou pas?
Voilà, c'est fait.
I love these. What do I say about them?
Hello, bonjour.
Hi, I'm Emma Chamberlain.
I'm Karlie Kloss, and I am a model and an entrepreneur and a student of life.
Do I have to give a fun fact about myself?
You can.
Ugh.
I mean...
I don't have any fun facts. Nothing fun there.
And a coder, and a cookie aficionado, and I don't know, lots of other things.
But here I am, ruining the class. Just taking all the class out of Paris. Right now, me. Wow, my YouTube channel is kind of just like me in a nutshell, I guess. Like, it's just everything that goes on in my brain. Like, there's a lot.
I have documented my travels over the past years and started a YouTube channel. I'm constantly posting things on all of my social media platforms.
It's a mix. It's just me.
I'm a creator. Would not necessarily say I'm a filmmaker. Maybe someday. My fans on YouTube are...
I actually don't know.
They're all over the world.
Whoever's probably watching this is, I guess, my fan.
Thank you guys, especially for being with me on my YouTube journey.
I think it's so cool that we all can laugh together and have fun together, and I'm so grateful for the support that they constantly give me, that you constantly give me.
So today I've had a gorgeous morning in Paris.
This morning, I ordered breakfast and coffee.
Got ready in my beautiful Vuitton situation. I just bought new shoes.
In this hotel that I'm staying at, the coffee is great.
Rented a car, picked up my friend Emma Chamberlain, drove her around Paris.
I love iced coffee.
I gave her a tour of, this is the Musée d'Orsay.
They have iced coffee here.
This is the Louvre.
Louvre? I don't know, whatever.
My favorite little bakery, and I took her to go get cookies over in the Marais.
When they have iced coffee, it's really appreciated. Oh, love Karlie.
I'm obsessed with Emma. She's my new bestie. She's hysterical.
Oh my God. Literally, I think we're new best friends. 100%.
She's just authentically herself, and I love it.
I actually wanted to continue hanging out with her. Oh my God, rare. Big sis vibes for sure. Love her.
When you're in Paris during Fashion Week, it kind of feels like the rest of the world just doesn't exist. You forget about all of your problems. You just are here in the moment, and it's so inspiring.
It's a creative event, and everybody's coming together and all have the same appreciation for fashion and clothes, and so it's just good vibes. I describe Paris Fashion Week as good vibes. I feel like nobody in Paris would ever describe anything as good vibes.
Louis Vuitton is one of the most iconic fashion houses of all time.
How would I explain it?
And beyond just fashion, it's...
Every piece that Louis Vuitton has is like an art piece.
Beyond luggage, beyond apparel, beyond bags, beyond shoes.
And I also think that high fashion is something I'm just now getting into.
Creates a dream. I mean, the brand is iconic.
When I wear these clothes, I feel good. That's something he brings joy in a really unique way, if that makes sense. I feel like a badass bitch. I feel so like a woman.
Nicolas is the genius behind Louis Vuitton collections that we're gonna see today on the runway, and he's a brilliant designer.
I
first met Nicolas when I was 15 years old on my very first trip to Paris.
He's really mysterious to me. I know he's a very talented man. I've never met him, and I love everything that he does. I would say I could start a fan club for him if he's interested. All I ask is that I get one free Louis bag per month, just as keep the fan club going. But besides that, yeah, no, he's a very talented man. That's all I know about him, I guess. I'll meet him soon, hopefully.
I think Emma is having the time of her life here in Paris. I think she's so excited to be going to the Louis Vuitton show. I think she's loving being in Paris.
My trip to Paris Honestly, this is so corny, but it's been really life-changing for me. And I know that's weird, but it's not probably, because I bet every like 17-year-old girl that ever goes to Paris is like, oh my God, it changed my life. But it really has. I needed to kind of step away from my life at home and just like see the world in a different light for a second.
I think she's probably gonna be a little overwhelmed by the paparazzi. She's said today that she never has had her photograph taken by a paparazzi. And I was like, oh, that's about to change.
Brace yourself.
That's the thing I don't like.
Hello.
A fitting is when you go to the atelier of the designer and you are fit to perfection and they make sure everything like sits properly. The fabric is, perfectly kind of tailored. They make all little tweaks and it's the right hem length and also it depends. Sometimes they're creating the dress or whatever the garment is on you.
Basically, a fitting is where you go in and they have a bunch of outfits set out, and you just try them all on and see which ones are the best.
It's beyond just trying on clothes. I have probably walked in hundreds of runway shows, and I've probably watched 25, 30 shows around.
Now I've been to 0 fashion shows, but in 4 hours, I will have been to 1. My very first one. I've seen some on social media, but I don't feel like that counts because I wasn't there. Fashion shows don't happen if I wasn't there. So none of them have existed up until right now. This Louis Vuitton show is the first, oh my God, the first fashion show in history. I can't believe this. I'm excited.
Make a thing, make a nice turn, give a hair flip, keep on going. Drama, it's all about drama. Et voila. Make a thing, make a nice turn, give a hair flip, keep on going. Drama, it's all about drama. A fashion pose that Emma might embrace, the hands in the pockets, shoulders back, and just kind of strong and confident.
Catch it on the runway next season. Flawless.
What would you call that?
It's bright, bitch. That's it. I'm possessed by the Louis Vuitton devil. Sorry, Prada.
The women that I think of when I think of my style icons
Style icons?
range from Audrey Hepburn to Grace Kelly,
I actually kind of don't.
Christy Turlington to Kate Moss to Carla Bruni to, kind of across the board.
I'm my own style inspiration from my brain.
There is so much that is different between French style and American style.
Because of the internet, there's not as much of a distinction as there might have been like a few years ago, maybe. I don't really know because I was born like yesterday, so
Not one better than the other, just different. There's just a coolness and a chicness that we Americans have yet to figure out.
I feel like there's a lot of class here in France.
And I think American style is a little bit more, it still can be cool and classic, but
It's just a different vibe.
I think we try a little harder.
I can't travel without.
I travel really light. I always just take a carry-on, except for when it's Paris Fashion Week.
Oh. Underwear?
Maybe I pack a little bit more. I do have lots of fabulous clothes this time around, but usually I travel with just a carry-on.
I probably have like 8 shopping bags in here right now. And they're all big too. Whoops. Oh, my camera, my laptop, all of my technology.
I found out I was coming to Paris on Sunday. It's Tuesday, and I'm so excited. I'm excited anytime I come to Paris, but I travel a little bit by the seat of my pants and very last minute.
I was so excited. Growing up, I wanted to go to Paris. My dad always said he was going to take me to Paris, and then we never went because Okay, I was like 13, and like taking a 13-year-old to Paris sounds like a nightmare for a parent. But now I'm excited because maybe one day I'll take my parents to Paris with me. Because they never took me, so. Not that that's their fault. Love you guys. I'm sitting in my spot. I'm so excited to watch this show. Starts, I'm nervous. Kind of nervous, kind of excited. Bye. I love this. I could do this every weekend. I wish that there was a fashion week every weekend and that I was invited to every single one.
The show was gorgeous. I loved the colors, all the different textures and patterns. It was like so many different references and so many different inspirations. It was really kind of overwhelming. I felt like, you know, the setting couldn't have been more majestic, and it was really kind of a living, breathing art installation.
Editor, add music in the back. Are you ready? Ow. Ah. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's all you get.